We've been looking at some severe weather that is now starting to calm down, and I think the people living in Roswell are just kind of, it's just a sigh of relief, right? Because of all the flooding, but I'm seeing new storms developing where we need them. And let's take a look at our Buffalo Thunder camera. Oh, those clouds are turning dark up there, and this is associated with some, well, good old-fashioned storm activity. Right now, it's not severe. We're just looking at the potential for brief heavy downpours out of this storm and possibly some hail in those higher elevations. We're also getting some development, very high base storms over the metro, but at this moment, they're not dropping a whole lot of rain. Really, the focus is across the southeast because that is where we've been seeing some flooding concerns and severe storms, hail, wind, you name it. Because of that, there's a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 8 o'clock tonight for those same counties. But a lot of the action is actually starting to move out of our state. You can see that it's moving into Texas down here. And this line of strong storms, not severe, but winds up to about 50 miles per hour, hail and heavy rain, going to be sweeping across central and southern Lee County over the next hour or so. As far as Ruidoso goes, we're in the clear right now, and that's some good news because that flash flood warning is still in effect from earlier today. But really, the closest storms are in southern Otero County and a little one here in Sierra County. Same story for Socorro. But we're also getting some interesting development just to the south and the west of Bosque Farms and Belen. And if that strengthens and moves over to the Rio Grande Valley, then we might be talking about flooding in the Belen area. We'll let you know about that. But for this moment, as far as activity goes in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, the rain is falling on the other side of the mountains regarding the Hermit's Peak, Calf Canyon burn scar. So this is where we are seeing some beneficial rain falling in that area of the mountains. But for the time being, it's just going to be slow going today. I'm not expecting a huge amount of severe, except in southeastern New Mexico where we could get one or two more. Otherwise, tonight clears out beautifully for most areas. We're going to be in the upper 40s to 50s across northern and central parts of the state and some 60s down south. By Wednesday, those storms come back. This is that rinse and repeat pattern that I've been talking about. It's going to be mostly for northern and western areas of the state, but some of those storms could be forming over saturated soils near Ruidoso, and that could create flooding with really not that much rain. Stay on top of that for you. Otherwise, thunderstorms, your garden variety on Thursday, and then we really start to dry out by Friday into the weekend. The only chance of rain is going to be in the northeast, and then we switch our focus to very hot weather, triple digits across southern New Mexico and mid-90s in central areas of the state. Again, it's going to be another cool-ish day across the southeast. You can see all across the region some rain chances and cooler temperatures. The southwest area, I think, is going to be a lot less active regarding storms. So I'm talking high 90s from Deming all the way to Lordsburg and places like even Silver City down to Socorro in the low to mid 90s. And for your 7-day forecast, that means we're looking at a 20% chance for Roswell tomorrow and about the same for Silver City. Both locations getting hot. It's just going to be that Roswell's hotter come this weekend. The northeast region going to be getting those showers going by mid-afternoon. Most of the temps in the 80s out there. The northwest region, I think, is going to be quieter and hotter. Low 90s for Chinle, Arizona, areas like Farmington. So just get ready for the heat. It's going to be getting hotter for Farmington over the next several days, looking dry and hot. Las Vegas, at least a daily chance of showers could cool you down just a little bit. North Mountains for tomorrow, getting some action in the higher elevations. Not expecting any severe storms, but some of them could cause localized ponding on some roads in Santa Fe. East Mountains going to be partly cloudy, and it is going to be drier across most of the metro. And that means it's going to be hotter. We're looking at low 90s across the city for tomorrow. 20% chance for Rio Rancho. I'm expecting about the same for Albuquerque, but we're headed to the high 90s by this weekend.